Hello YouTube, it's time to play some Doom Snapmap. Here we go again with the second installment of the Paralyzed series by Mr. PHAMUS One Creation, a subscriber of mine. He's recommended that I play some of his maps, and of course I'm going to play it for the first time, giving my live commentary as I do. And after concluding the map, I'm going to give you my quick analysis of what I thought, along with my favorite and least favorite aspects of the map. So let's go ahead and get started. And now I've already done a video on the first Paralyzed map. It is oh, interestingly enough, it is enabled 2-player. I like that. I'll go ahead and get it started. Enemies pouring in from all directions. Kill them all. How long can you survive before it's your turn to die? Okay, so I did play the first Paralyzed map, and it was called Paralyzed Onslaught, which I thought was a very good concept, and it was very intense, but it had some flaws with regards to the camera. But I'm very curious as to see what Paralyzed REMIX 2 is. Is it in a different setting? Is it using different weapons? Is it... Did he change the camera? I'm not sure, but I promise to give you a fair and honest assessment, as I do anyone else. Don't think that just because you recommended it, I'm going to give you any special treatment, because I won't. But if anybody else would like to recommend a map for me to play, I promise I will play it, and I will give you an equally fair assessment. And you might be wondering, now Bopkins, Mr. Bopkins Plays Doom, what are your credentials to rate these maps? And I will tell you, none whatsoever. But I do have a few maps that I've made of my own, and I feel I can appreciate the effort that other people put into it. So I rather enjoy reviewing people's maps. So here we go. Survive Hungry Zombies, Demons. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is a lot different. Wow. Oh, wall shield. Okay, I can't just shoot it like I did last time. Oh boy, they're already on me. Oh no. Okay, health, good. Grenade, I need that. Ammo. It looks like he's kept the vending machine things the same. Except I guess they're not vending machines anymore. Oh boy, these guys are like spawning up right in front of me. Alright, double barrel, that's alright. Listen for changing sounds for incoming enemies. Jump to look. Jump to look. Door 4. Door 2. Door 3. Do the numbers matter on the doors? Wall shield. What do I have to hit? It doesn't seem to be doing anything with the wall shield there. Unless I'm not doing it right. That could quite easily be the case. But as I recall from the original Paralyzed Onslaught, all I had to do was shoot the machine there to make the desired effect happen. Oh, okay. It's the wall shield. Okay, it's the wall shield grenade mod. Okay, okay. For some reason, I was under the impression that when I shot that, it would just pop up a wall right in front of there and block off the door. You know, I don't know why I thought that was the case. I guess I don't really use too many of the grenade mods, to be totally honest with you. Okay, so that's wall shield and then regular grenade. Okay, so I can switch back and forth. Oh, I see. So they're coming from up there. That's how they keep sneaking in on me. Yep. Now, one thing he's kept the same from the previous map is that it's got all these different colors and smoke, and it's really a beautiful effect, and it's used to good effect because it creates a disorienting sensation with the player where there's just so much visual stimulation going on that it distracts you, and it kind of makes you not notice that zombie creeping up right behind me there, which is really brilliant for this type of a map. I mean, absolutely couldn't have done it any better myself if I had tried. Some health here. Now I wonder, with the if I was playing 2-player, would the second player just be standing next to me? Oh, super shotgun? Where? Uh-oh. Because it seems like with 2 players, like, you know, it's a fun idea, but, like, wouldn't you be in each other's way? Like, you know, shooting through each other and stuff? I guess I'd have to try to find out, but, you know. Uh-oh. Bad guy. Oh, boy. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, nope. Oh, I need regular grenade. I need regular grenade. Oh, I need ammo. I'm out of ammo. Oh, I shouldn't have let myself run out of ammo. This is really bad. Really bad. I'm screwed. At least with a regular grenade, I could have used it to, Oh, maybe I can stay above these guys. Wait! Oh my goodness! Aha! I'm safe from these guys now. Oh no, they can jump! They can jump and I'm screwed. You know, I'm actually holding my own pretty well against these Hell Knights, considering I have no ammo. I'm sure this is not how the game was meant to be played. Oh man, I really wish I could. I guess I should just use that to put the shield up in front of me. Yeah, that's the only thing about this map, and honestly, it's not the map editor's fault, but like once you run out of ammo, you're kind of screwed. Unless, of course, you have the original grenade, or the, I should say the conventional grenade. Oh boy, this is not the kind of guy I really want to melee. Ugh, he blew me up. Okay, yeah, if you have the original grenade, even if you're out of ammo, you can use it, you can throw that grenade, and it will damage the machine that you're trying to activate the modifier of. So if I needed more ammo, now it's completely out of all types of weapon ammo. If I had a frag grenade, I could throw that frag grenade at the ammo dispenser, and the splash damage from the grenade would activate the hitbox, and I would still get weapon ammo. And I've done that before on the previous map. However, because I only have the shield grenade, all I can do is sort of stand here like an idiot and not move and wait for impending death, because there's no other way to kind of help myself out here. And I'm a little concerned because all I see are regular possessed and these sort of zombie-like characters here. I'm not seeing any of the stronger guys that could actually come finish me off, so I might be stuck in some kind of a purgatory here. That seems to be the case. Oh boy. This is very concerning. Yeah, there's not much I can do. Literally, all I can do is throw this shield grenade out in front of me, and not really doing much good. Well, I can dance. Okay, I can do that. I can give my thumbs up. Hey, check this out. I do an Irish dance. Hey! Okay, so, other than dance and throw shield grenades, I can literally do nothing else. And if there are not going to be any monsters spawning behind me to kill me, or any more powerful demons jumping up here, I am literally trapped in purgatory. Wait, there's a guy over there. It gives me hope. It gives me hope that somebody could spawn here eventually. You know, see, I see guys jumping up. For some reason, they're not jumping up where I am. That's the thing. I need a zombie to jump up right here on this ledge and try to kill me so that I can respawn. And I found out that I actually get 3 lives. So I don't mind using up 1 just so I can get out of this purgatory. But my goodness, this is truly purgatory. And look at all these low-level guys. Now, what happened to the Hell Knights? They were charging at me a minute ago, but now we're back to the original low-level zombies here, which is kind of one of the original gripes I had with the first Paralyzed map, Paralyzed Onslaught, which is that the enemy difficulty escalation was rather flat. In this type of a map, I would prefer to have gradually more difficult enemies coming at me. Because here we go. I mean, I got these zombies here. And I can do basically nothing about it. So, well, you know what? This is starting to get kind of boring, I gotta admit. I'm starting to think that nobody's gonna come kill me off, so I might have to end this myself. Yep. I'm gonna vote it up, just because I honestly think that what happened there with my circumstances was a fluke. Single player. Alright, so that's Paralyzed Remix 2, and I gotta say, I feel really bad about not being able to play through this map as it was meant to be played. Unfortunately, it seems to be a running thing with this Paralyzed series that I can't for some reason finish it. I keep having to quit early for one reason or another. Again, so basically this is almost exactly like the first Paralyzed map, except it looks like he's added a few things. Instead of having a cross-section where there's 4 hallways all on a level plane with demons coming at you, you've got the 2 hallways perpendicular to you that are raised up, so that kind of adds another dimension to it. And a little bit of yeah, kind of interesting, because you know you can't necessarily see what's coming down those upper hallways, unless of course you're like me and you, despite yourself, you manage to foolishly find a way up there. You can't see what's coming at you. And it looks like he added the wall grenades, which is a nice touch. Unfortunately, like we found out, if you're in a situation where you run out of ammo, you can't use the wall grenades to activate the other ammo dispensers. So that's a little bit of a bummer if that happens to happen to you, as it did me. Again, everything I liked about the original Paralyzed map was on Paralyzed Remix 2. As far as I remember, the main thing I liked was the atmospherics, the flashing lights and the smoke. That was all there on this one too. Same basic principle. You're standing in the middle of a cross section, demons coming at you from all ways. Really, I kind of question why this person felt it was really necessary to make a sequel when the sequel was so similar. I almost felt like like a sequel to the first Paralyzed map would have been a completely different a scene, right? Like you use like some blocking boxes, or maybe it's like an outer space theme, or maybe it's a more of a hell theme. Like you could have done this in a hell module, you know. So I was expecting maybe something a little bit different. This felt almost too similar to the original for my liking. And of course I'll hold off on that thought for a second. So basically it's everything you probably liked about the first original Paralyzed Onslaught, but with wall shields. Wall shield grenades added in, essentially. I'm going to go ahead and get into my favorite and least favorite things about this map. And wait. Oh, I got a second player. Let's check this out. I want to check it out with the second player. I hope he doesn't mind my commentary. Oh, nope, he can't stand the commentary. Okay, well, so it is. Alright then, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue with my review. I guess the guy heard me talking and he's like, what the hell is this guy doing? Didn't want anything to do with it. I keep forgetting to set the lobby to private. People keep joining in. I forgot that this was he enabled 2-player. Maybe, I think that might have been the biggest reason why he did a remix, is to enable 2-player. And I'm really curious to see what that would be like. So, perhaps it's, it really adds a lot. It depends on how it's done, of course. But, so, let's get back to the favorite, least favorite. My favorite part, of course, the concept. It's basically everything I liked about the original Paralyzed, I like about the remix. As far as you're in a cross section, guys coming from every direction, and you just have to be real quick on your feet. It's really, it almost reminds me of Asteroids for the I don't know if anyone's ever played this, but the old Asteroids game, like on the Atari, how you're in the middle of the screen and there's these asteroids flying at you from each direction, and you just sort of have to be real quick and spin around and shoot them down before you get smashed by these asteroids. And that's kind of what this is like. You're standing in the middle of the cross section, zombies and monsters and demons are flying at you from all angles, and you just have to be constantly turning, constantly spinning, but at the same time you have to be monitoring your health and your ammunition, which is really easy to overlook, because you're so focused on shooting that next zombie that you're not looking at your health and your ammunition, which get quickly depleted. So I still have to say the basic concept is brilliant, absolutely. And the lights and the smoke and that sort of Studio 54 vibe you got going on with all the crazy lights and smoke and everything, it totally works for me. I think it's great. My least favorite part, with this particular map, my least favorite part is the fact that I got stuck the way I did. And I understand that's kind of a bummer for the guy who actually published this map and is watching me review it right now. you want me to play through it all the way, and you're bummed that, like, you know, I got stuck the way I did. And look, man, I've been there before. You make a map and you have players play through it and they do something completely stupid, completely wrong, and you're like, what are you doing? You're not playing it right. But, you know, look, delete that term from your vocabulary. You're not playing it right. Look, the player is going to play as the player is going to play. You made the map. You know exactly how it's going to run. You know exactly all the you know all the logic. You have that advantage that the average player doesn't. The average player playing this map for the first time doesn't know what they can and cannot do. They don't know what to expect. I kind of had an idea what to expect, but I didn't know that I could get literally stranded on the upper portion there of your map. So, I mean, I've kind of had, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, you would necessarily be saying that to me, but it's good to see other people play your map, even if they fail miserably and you're disappointed, because then at least you know what you need to fix. It gives you an idea of what kind of problems players are likely to encounter. Now, if it was me, I might have put something where, okay, you know, people aren't supposed to make it outside of the center of that little area that they're in. So, you know, you set up some trigger boxes all around that center area where the player is meant to be, and if they wander outside of the center and they wander into those trigger boxes, then that teleports them back to the center. That's what I would do. So that would have prevented me from getting stuck up on that upper level. So yeah, my least favorite part is the fact that I couldn't just simply die. I was literally stuck in purgatory. Specifically, that was my least favorite part of this map. So again, this is just this is what testing the map is all about. This is what this channel is all about. It's just to show you and all the other editors out there all the stupid ways that stupid players like me are likely to foul up your map. And then you can plan for that ahead of time, and you can write in the logic, and you can foolproof it. You gotta foolproof it, because eventually some fool is going to screw things up. So that's that. You know, I'm sorry I couldn't get any further. I could go back and play it again. I'm not going to. I essentially understand the concept of what the map is aiming for. But yeah, you know, I really appreciate the recommendation. And for anybody else who happens to be watching this, if you have a map you would like to recommend, whether it's a map that you made or whether it just happens to be a map that you enjoy, feel free to recommend it. I will play it eventually, and I will give a fair and honest assessment. And that's about all I have to say about this PARALYZED remix. I really like the fact that he enabled 2-player, because I think that could be very interesting to see what 2-player would be like. You know, I tried to get another. I was going to play it again, actually, with that other guy that joined into the lobby, because I forgot to turn it off. But I was going to play with that other guy, but, you know, I guess he heard me rambling to myself in the microphone, and he was like, what's this crazy guy doing? And he probably backed out, so, you know, so be it, I guess. I can't blame him. But, so there you have it. That was PARALYZED remix, and I'm sorry I couldn't get any further than I did. I'm sure it's disappointing, but gives you an idea of the kind of stuff that you need to go back and foolproof for the fools like me who happen to get stuck in that sort of situation. So I appreciate the recommendation, however, and I appreciate those of you who have watched this video and those of you who have subscribed. Feel free to comment as you see fit. And until next time, peace out.